Guys, we got Coach Zoe here, and this is a quick 10-minute mobility strength workout. So we're going to be opening up your range of motion while still working with some activation through the full body. Get ready to rock and roll. We got 10 seconds. We are starting off in a plank. When you're ready, we're going to step that 1 foot forward by your hands and lower down with the push-up. Let's begin. Lower your chest as far as you can, and then you'll switch those feet and step it back up. So our focus with this workout is going to be trying to open up our range of motion through the joints and taking those muscles to the end of their full length while still getting a strong activation throughout the range of motion. If that's too hard, you can always do a high to low plank. Keeping that foot out wider is also going to make it a little bit easier if your hips are very tight. Here for 3, 2, 1. Let's stand up tall. Arms overhead. We're going to hinge forward at the hips. Once we get to about parallel, we're going to drop down to a squat. Stand up halfway, hinge, and stand. Okay, so hinge, lower to a squat, get as low as you can, come back to your deadlift, and stand. Keep those arms long and active. So they're not just here, right? They're actively reaching away from you the entire time, trying to keep those biceps by the ears, trying to keep that back active. If you have a hard time, you can even clasp the hands and point fingers, and that's going to help. Ten more seconds. Whoop. 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to get down back to that plank again. Into a down dog. We're going to lower down to a dolphin, still keeping that same position as the down dog, same angle in the hips, and then press back up for your down dog. So dolphin to down dog. So again, we're staying nice and active, but we're at that full flexion of the shoulders while they're working, opening up the lats, opening up the back. Good, we have about 10 more seconds. Good, all right. From here, we're gonna get to a tabletop, but you're gonna hover your knees off that floor. We're gonna come up with a hydrant, kick back, knee into the chest. Hydrant, kick back. So we're gonna alternate. So one leg in, out, and back, step it down, in, out, back, step it down. Again, I'm staying in this hovering hydrant. So a lot of strength work in the core and the shoulders, and even around those knees as we open up the hips to take it around through a circle. So remember that range of motion also comes from activation of the antagonist muscle that we're trying to lengthen. Good, all right, on your butts now. From here, again, we want to be nice and long with that reach, and we're going to walk. I know this looks so silly, but it's a lot of work for your core. And we're trying to focus on lengthening our spine, right? Plus, we're getting a nice big stretch through the hamstring. So just a few steps forward and a few steps back. Again, if you're having a hard time staying active up here, Clasp the hands, point the fingers. Ten more seconds, and then we're going through round number 2. Bellies in, reach up higher for 3, 2, 1. Let's take it back to that plank. At the top of the workout, again, we have our runner's lunge. Step it up, lower down with your push-up. Step back and switch. For 3, 2, 1 on your feet. All right, from here, again, arms overhead. We're gonna go through that overhead deadlift, drop to a squat, back to the deadlift, and stand up tall. So our goal here is to get as low as we can in that squat while keeping those arms nice and long. So a lot of core strength, a lot of shoulder work while we're opening up the hips. Woo. And just take a little pause at each position. Make sure that you're really getting to the full depth. All right, down dog to dolphin. So again, get to your plank, push those hips up and back, walk it down to a dolphin, walk it back to a down dog. Dolphin, down dog. When you're in that dolphin, try to make sure that you're pushing your chest, right, towards the thighs. You don't need to lock your knees out. You can keep a soft bend in those, just enough to feel lengthening through the backs of the legs. All right, onto that hovering hydrant. So on your hands and knees, we're gonna come up, get those knees off the ground, take the knee into the chest, out, take it back, lower down, into the chest, out, take it back, and lower down. Pull that belly in. Make sure your core is staying activated. Ten seconds left. Keep it up. All right, and on your bottoms, we have our seated overhead walk. So arms up again. Clasp the hands if you need to, and walk, 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 keeping those bellies pulled in tight. All right, we're lengthening through that spine, through the backs of the legs, as we keep our core and our back active. Last move of the day. Keep it up. 15 seconds. Good, almost there. And rest. Woo! That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this workout, give it a thumbs up. All right, seems like we tend to like those mobility workouts. Anyways, please subscribe so that way you can join me every time I post a new workout. All right, and we can switch it up, stay strong, and stay tough together. I will see you next time.